everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Do I say that whole thing? I don't think I say that whole thing. Welcome to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. This is our Beast Tamer Bard build, episode 205. It's been a long week. I'm losing my mind. That's okay though. We're in the Abyss. We are in Alushanira, and actually, we're gonna do some stuff real quick. We are going to head into, you know what? I've been arguing with myself for a while now about wanting to head into the 10,000 Delights, right? But Arushale does not want to go into the 10,000 Delights. So I've been trying to figure out, okay, who do I want to bring around with me? And I kinda, so we have a quest with Greybor that we need to do. So I was like, let's go do that. And I'm sitting here going, I would love to bring someone else like Woljif or Lan. I think we are gonna just stick with Greybor though. Okay, let's just fucking do it. We're gonna go back to Alushanira. Kick out Arushale. We're gonna bring in Greybor. We are headed to the flesh markets because we want to go to the 10,000 Delights. We're gonna save before we go in, much like with Shamira. I feel like we are entering into these kind of like situations where I'm not entirely sure I want to do the things that we are going to be doing, right? So I want to have the option of kind of like looking at them first. We're gonna replace here. Maybe something like this. Okay. And we'll do wonders. Cool. Alright, we are heading up this way. I do need to be a little careful. We can get into, like, fights as we kind of wander around in here, so I probably need to be a little more cautious. Speaking of which, I never looted those. Yeah, that feels a little... Alright, we are going to... Nope. We're going to hard save while we are here. Okay. This is going to be pre... 10,000. Just in case there's some shit that go down in here that I don't want to go through. Or I don't want to initiate yet, perhaps. Right? Okay. Sorry, I was reading some correspondence. I see me reading it. I was like, oh. At first I was just looking over and I was like, oh, I'll just read this later. And then I started seeing things and I was like, hold up, this is interesting. Jay and I are working on getting Dizzy actually set up. So it's been an interesting kind of like conversation back and forth. Okay, we are in the 10,000 Delights. Cool to know that there is a portal here. We just need to get a fucking coin for it. The 10,000 Delights. And there's fucking Shivaro just hanging out. We can't bring our animals in? Aw. So much for the 10,000 delights. It's like 9,999 delights, if you ask me. That was a bad joke. Leave me alone. Seriously, though, like, the demons are anti-bestiality? Really? That seems surprising. Alright, let's talk to Shivaro and see how this goes. Hello. An attractive Lilitu in a simple but revealing dress greets you with a warm smile. Her eyeless face is serene. A new guest? We're always happy to welcome guests to the 10,000 Delights. I am Shivaro, ruler of this palace of pleasure. The only taboos here are brawling, moderation, and talking politics. Aside from that, anything goes. And apparently animals, because we had to leave ours outside. As my guest, you can expect to receive gentle caresses, or, if you prefer, wild and untamed ones. I have servants of every type to suit every taste. Any of them can be yours for a night, or forever, if your pockets are deep enough. What are your preferences? Never mind. I'll find out for myself. The Lilitu tilts her head to one side as if studying you with her non-existent eyes. What? Fuck. I kind of don't want to fail that. I kind of want to see... Okay, you feel warm. A gentle hand seemed to touch your consciousness. They neatly separate thoughts from memories, feelings from emotions. Occasionally, images of long past or recent events drift through your mind. I'm leaving. Leaving. Load. Load. I want to pass that. Just because I want to see if she's like, oh, you know, if she thinks it's interesting that we're able to resist her mental probing, you know? Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Failed again. I rolled worse that time. Guess technically I could, like, put a buff on or something. I could actually use, I think Sela has a, grant her charisma bonus to will checks type scenario. Or I think it's to any saving throws, actually, so, or not her charisma bonus, but the cast, the target's bonus. Yeah, here we go. So... I should now have increased saving throws. I have a +8 from Bestow Grace. Oof, damn. Because I have 8 charisma. That's pretty good. A +27. Very interesting. Really curious about the particulars of the math there, but it's not showing us. A Musharna escaped. Didn't know Musharna was hanging around. The first Pokemon of the night always does that. I don't know why. Anyways, it feels as if someone is touching your mind. Prying fingers are attempting to extract a recent memory, but not very successfully. Exerting your will, you manage to eject the alien presence from your head before it digs too deep. I like it. I like the response. There's mild confusion in the demon's voice. You have an iron will. You can push me out of their mind with such ease. I saw almost nothing. I'm almost offended. I do, however, respect the power of others. Let your secrets remain yours alone. Ooh. Let's start with questions. I have a few questions for you. The demoness smiles mysteriously. Are you interested in me or in my establishment? Let's start with your establishment. I want to know more about this place. Some are foolish enough to call this place a brothel, but that's a facile misrepresentation. The 10,000 Delights is a pleasure palace for every taste. You'll find everything that brings pleasure here. Wine, sex, music, good company, violence, gossip, stories, drugs, every kind of drug. Herbal, alchemical, even telepathic. And many things that seem incomprehensible to us, but are very popular on other planes. Okay. You are seeing but a small part of the 10,000 Delights. Behind these inconspicuous doors lie entire streets, houses, and rooms. A veritable labyrinth of pleasure. No one knows how large this place really is. Anyone who attempts to measure it returns weeks later, exhausted and happy, and somehow changed from when they left. After all, no matter who you are, no matter what your predilections, in the 10,000 Delights you will find the room where you will be fully satisfied. All right, Shivaru, you're selling me. You're not even just selling video game me. You're selling me in the world that we live in. I'm like, yeah, I'll go to hell if that's what that's like. Let's do it. Aww. Inheritor, don't spoil this for me. I wish I could see what this fiend would say if she met Arshea, the Imperial... Imperial? Yeah. Imperial Lord of freedom, beauty, and sincere physical intimacy. The Abyss offers a distorted reflection of everything we value in the upper planes, even physical attraction, beauty, and love. Place looks really fun. Honestly. Glad you like it, honey. Tell me your story. The demoness answers with melodious laughter. I have secrets I would rather not reveal, and without them my story would be as insipid as sex without violence. After a moment's hesitation, the Lilitu adds with a smile, I was once wild and dangerous. I manipulated others to destroy them, not subdue them. But then I met someone. That meeting changed everything. It sparked my hunger. I wanted to stand for something, to rise above the crowd, to become important, influential. It turned out that not only can I create bloody chaos, but I can tame wild whirlwinds of chaos, shape and direct them. And none of that would have happened but for that chance encounter. Who? Chance encounter with who? You are a skilled mind reader. The Lilitu gives you a smug smile. It is my calling. To read others' thoughts and motives, plant ideas in their minds, tempt and guide them. But yes, you are correct. I am unusually skilled, even by the standards of my kind. With a playful bow of her head, the Lilitu smiles. Have you heard that old saying? Why don't Lilitus have eyes? Because eyes are the windows to the soul, and no one can gaze into the soul of a Lilitu. Interesting. I understand everything. That's a bit much to say. I'm gonna... Oof. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight into I'm looking for the Spinner of Nightmares. Do you know her? Yes, she lived here for a long time. She owned several rooms. The Den of Sweet Horror, she called them. You can easily find them. Just look for a bunch of crazy, drugged-up cultists. Those degenerates were the Spinner's entourage. When she left the 10,000 Delights, she left them here so we could entertain ourselves with them. What do you mean by that? Okay. We're gonna fish. I like you. Perhaps we can spend the night together. Interest flickers on the Lilitu's face, but her answer is brusque. I take it you're used to people falling into your arms. Don't expect it of me. My favor must be won. But you seem entirely capable of it. Cool. I'm not gonna be aggressive towards her with the don't pry into my... You know what? I want to see what she says. So, we're gonna leave. Right? I'm leaving. Wait, honey. You're leaving without trying any of the pleasures we have to offer. Take a look around. Wouldn't you like to give yourself into our tender, passionate hands? To taste sweet oblivion as days and years merge into an endless shimmering tapestry of pleasure. The first taste is on the house. I can see you're intrigued, but slow down. We need to be friends first. With a sensual laugh, the Lilitu playfully wags her finger at you. Do this one tiny thing for me, and we'll be best friends. A brazen gang of demons keeps harassing my girls, attacking them on the street and dragging them back to their lair in the lower city, a foul den called the Rotten Guttery. Spill their blood, rescue my girls, and come back here for your reward. The words of this fiend sound sweet, but what lurks behind them? Lust? A desire to use you? Something even more insidious? I sense danger here, like the reek of decay near a crypt, faint but clear. Beware of this trap, champion. Okay. You won't let my girls die in the clutches of those monsters, will you? The demoness smiles enticingly. You are so confident and have so much potential. I think you and I will enjoy being friends. Aha. See you soon, honey. Come back again and we'll have some fun. Okay, I'm okay with how that all kind of turned out. I do want to talk to her and see... I want to see what this option does. Don't you dare pry into my mind ever again. The Lilitu answers defiantly. Or else what? You'll hit me? You can try. But you are my guest here. You don't call the shots. I do. I actually really like that response. But I don't want to have, like, pushed that on her, so I'm just gonna... I'm gonna go back without having asked that. So, we're gonna take a look around before we ditch and go track down whatever this particular group is. I also kind of want to bring... I kind of want to... bring Arushale in here one time. Hold up. Did y'all see that? They were here for a brief moment, and then they were, like, taken away. My poor pets. Marmanu's Challenge by Krish Circa. Orzuna bit her nail in frustration, but then remembered another term of their wager. I hope you didn't forget the last one for my final list. Marmanu chuckled and rolled his eyes. Marmanu? Marmanu? I think, is the NUX sound, is that new? I think that's... No? No? What is it? It's no? I thought no was the EUA or EAU. Like bow. Right? That's no. But I thought NUX was new. I need someone who is fluent in French, I think, is the main language that makes use of that. You think it's no? How goes it, Mayokai? Do you speak French? Oh, fuck. We'll go with Marmino, since Casey is insistent on that one. Marmino chuckled and rolled his eyes. How could I forget the Omox? I have to say, your fantasy has almost left me stumped this time, dear sister. Almost. The succubus let out a cat-like hiss, not bothering to hide her annoyance. Don't tell me you found a way to please a living puddle of refuse. Oh, did I ever, Marmineau moaned theatrically, barely holding back laughter at the sight of Orzuna's twisted face. You don't believe me? Amateur. If you were half as versed as me, you'd know that you shouldn't force your caress on your prey. Sometimes it's worth letting them take the initiative. After pausing and enjoying the succubus's confused expression to the fullest, the incubus dropped to a breathy whisper. An omox assaults its enemy by covering them head to toe, washing over their mouth and nose, creeping inside, down the throat, deeper and deeper. So why not follow its lead and let it revel in its desire to dominate and smother? I love accepting pain just as much as I love inflicting it. Orzuna's face wrinkled in disgust. Out of everyone I know, only you, brother, could be aroused by the memory of how you were had by a clump of fetid, caustic shit. But what can you do? The condition is met. That's right, murmured the incubus. The condition is met, and so is the entire challenge. 1,000 denizens of the abyss, of all shapes and sizes, have had a taste of my hands, my whip, and my loins, and experienced the pinnacle of delight. All you can do is admit that my art of pain bears more fruit than your art of seduction. It seems you'll become my little pet after all, Orzuna. The terms we agreed upon for losing the wager. I've prepared a special collar just for you, the sharpest one from my collection. Google tells me that the French pronunciation of that would be like nooks. Nooks! We were both wrong. Because Casey was like, it's no, with a stronger U sound, like nukes, nukes, nukes. I thought it was new, like, you know, I don't know, just new, just straight new. And Casey thought it was no. Neither of us actually utilized the X in any way. Her laugh rang like the tinkling of tiny poisonous bells. Oh no, brother. 1,001 denizens of the abyss. Don't you remember? You have one more creature left. Orzuna snapped her fingers. With a clang, the wheels began turning, lifting a massive hatch and revealing to Marminux, the bowels of the most concealed of Orzuna's pleasure dungeons. From the darkness, he heard wet wriggling and faint whispers that could drive a mortal insane. Something large was rolling around in the cellar, scraping the walls, hissing, making smacking sounds, all the while exuding waves of hatred. In a single glance, Marminux knew who, or what, was before him. A clip-off, he drawled. From the very depths of the abyss, I take it. Anything for my dearest brother. Orzuna licked her lips. A knot of tentacles, stingers, and suction cups, topped off with bitter hatred for our kind. Does it feel pleasure? See if you can find out. And this time, the succubus stroked her body with a sultry motion and joined her palms together between her legs. I'm going to watch. That was a pretty fucked up read, yo. I like that this game does not hold back on occasions. It will just be like, yo, we're Moravet Honeyed Tongue. Sorry. Mad Glowworm. Okay, we've got a couple of named units here. Alright, let's go. Oh, I bet these people are
got this one.
These people are involved with Ruchelet. Aha. Moravet honeyed tongue. The succubus in the corner bites her full lips and throws pleading glances at you, but it doesn't look like she's pleading for love. A demon guard stands nearby. Sir, you, sir, have such a martial look about you, and that body. I immediately picked you out from the crowd. Please spare me at least a moment of your time. I'm Moravet honeyed tongue. I've been waiting for you. You wanted to talk about something? Oh, yes. Zerix, I don't know what to do. The succubus hides her face in her hands. He'll either kill me or get me kicked out of here. And I don't know which is worse. What happened? Who is Zerix? The succubus clutches her hands to her chest. This feels like a trap. Zerix is a powerful demon, and I was so flattered when he noticed me. But then he grew jealous. He complained that I spent too much time with the other guests. Then he started killing them. I'm so afraid he'll kill me out of jealousy. Oh no, Nope. Hard pass. Our super high perception person isn't here anymore. Arushale is our, like, god tier perception person, so... Oh, near. That's not great.
Got this one.
Boop. Boop. Fuck. Failed again. I rolled a 7 again. You're killing me, Smalls. Killing me. Where are my cats? Look at that cat. Look at that boy. Aww. He's you can see his head just here. Just the littlest corner of his face. I'd be like, yeah, I can't actually move the camera over. I could if I reached up, but if I move it too much, it'll actually, like, jostle a bunch of wires on my computer. I don't want to do that. Motherfucker. I rolled a 10? I need to roll an 11 or higher. Fudge. I might actually need to buff. This would be like a... not even a competition with Arushale. Arushale has like a plus 30 something to her perception. A boyo. He's a boy bean. Hey. The succubus looks at you closely, as if checking whether you believe her. There's no one else who can help me. I am powerless, and no one can protect me outside the walls of the brothel. I don't think you're telling me everything. There's some, like, audio, like, hitching that keeps happening. For an instant, the succubus's perfect face turns angry and unpleasant, but it quickly passes. You don't trust me because I sell my love for money. If I lie to guests here, it's only to make them happy. How can I help you? Murder is forbidden in the 10,000 Delights, so I set up a date with Zerix on the roof, not far from here. I beg you to kill him, and I will repay you with such pleasure that you will never again be tempted by anyone else. What kind of... what bullshit? Bring me his ring, and you'll learn what my honeyed tongue can do. Though this will not be your only reward. Ask about something else. The succubus leans forward and whispers in your ear, searing you with her breath. All right, but quietly. Don't want anyone to tip off Zerix. I like you. What can you do? All right. Moving on. Fine, we'll teach Zeriak some manners. The succubus takes a deep breath, her chest heaving. It feels so good. Okay, you'll find him nearby, on the rooftop, where he likes to look for new victims. There is a place to the left of the upper city gates where you can climb to his perch with ease. But I beg you, as soon as you get rid of him, please bring me his ring, or I will never feel safe ever again. You are a fucking liar. I'm willing to wait for you until the end of time. My god, lady. Okay. Kill Zeriax. Moravet the succubus is terrified. A powerful demon called Zeriax has been killing her clients and may well try to kill her too. The commander has agreed to teach Zeriax some good manners. Moravet has revealed that the demon's usual haunt is the rooftop of a nearby building, and stairs leading up there can be found to the left of the gate of the upper city. Some scientists believe that human feelings are utterly alien to the demons of the abyss, but who determines what is and is not a human feeling? Cannot humans be overcome by the desire to kill? Can they not destroy for the sheer fun of it? Can they not be consumed by jealousy? Humans and demons are suspiciously similar in several respects, and that fact should not be overlooked. Fair.
Beautiful. Got this one.
A large demon guard in a chained collar stands by an inconspicuous door, toying with a miniature magic wand. He addresses you with a frown, though his voice is polite. Can I help you? What's behind that door? The upper city. Our guests often use this door, as they are far too important to be seen on the streets of Middle City. What's that collar around your neck? It's none of your biz. The collar clanks ominously and grows a little tighter. The demon gulps, frightened, and his tone becomes more polite. We call them politeness collars. Jivaro ordered all the guards to wear them. If we're rude to the guests or allow them to break the rules, the collars start to tighten until we're decapitated. Jesus. It's enforced customer service. Oh, that's the worst. Oh, that is truly torture. Holy shit. That magic toy you're holding is some sort of weapon? The demon looks at the wand with disgust. Some weapon. This is a teleportation wand. Jivaro has grown concerned about security recently. She said something had happened and we should expect unwanted guests. She ordered the guards to arm themselves with these things and toss any troublemakers onto the street at the first hint of danger. Since then, I no longer take pleasure in my job. No more crushing heads, no more gutting. Who are these guests who've got Shivaro so scared, I wonder? Aw, poor guy. I want to go through that door. Feel free to do just that. You're not riffraff. This door was made for people like you. The guard forces out a polite grin. Wow! We are important enough to use, just straight use doors into the upper city. Cool. Oh, those are some Baphomet cultists. Oh, that's not gonna be good. The demon worshipper raises his filmy eyes at you. For a while, he tries to understand who you are, but ultimately gives up. What do you want? Do I owe you gold? Yeah, you do. Pay up. Sighing with frustration, the cultist empties his pockets and clumsily slips his coins into a little bag, which he hands over. This is all I have. I don't remember how much I owe you or for what, but I hope it's enough. Who are you? I am ashes caught by a storm. I've read further and my mind just could not handle that. I am ashes caught by a storm, whirling in the wild vortex of the tornado tormenting this universe. I am measured emptiness. What the fuck? And who are you? It doesn't matter. You are neither ashes nor emptiness. We shall never understand each other. The fuck? Kind of drugs are you on, my dude? What are you doing here? We enjoy the silence and darkness of oblivion. We give each other quiet. We share our grains of truth, scattered in the endless voids of our minds. And we'd be glad if you didn't interfere with this process. Looking for the Spinner of Nightmares. The Spinner of Nightmares. We adore her. She is our teacher. She opened our minds to the beauty of madness, brought us here, granted us fear's eternal delight, and then the cultist's gaze grows perplexed. She went away. Where did she go? Why would she abandon us? So sad. He looks to be on the verge of tears, but a moment later he's already boasting a carefree, woozy grin. But she left us so many presents. They're all in her caches. Oh, so many, all around here. I don't know what that thing is. It looks like a dried human brain. It has plenty of sweet horror in it. Yeah, nothing to talk about. You're right. A great truth has revealed itself to you. We have nothing to talk about. Words are nothing. Words are barriers between our minds. Only a union of feelings matters. Whoo doggy. All right. That's oof. Goodness gracious.
Anything new?
I'm rather proud of this one.
The sheets are covered with embroidery that can be folded to form magical runes. They were probably required for some magical sexual pleasures of the Spinner of Nightmares. Okay.
All right.
A magic figurine used to conduct mind-manipulating rituals.
All right.
A bookshelf is a popular choice for a stash. The pages of several books are in fact cut out neatly, but the caches are empty.
I'm all done here.
The backside of the altar conceals a small indentation for a catch. Unfortunately, it's empty. Aha! The Spinner of Nightmares cache is securely hidden, but not so well that a careful search can't uncover it. Chaotic notes in nearly illegible handwriting. One phrase stands out. Sometimes I regret that I can't finish this endless game of cat and mouse with Hylor, but I took away his daughter, and he will stop at nothing in his quest for revenge. Time after time he finds my trail and tries to catch me. I feel sorry for him. He is a decent man, and I'm probably partially to blame? Probably partially to blame? I took away his daughter. Okay, so she's sounding a bit remorseful and a bit like it wasn't intentional. If we could talk, I could probably make peace with him. But he won't listen. Interesting. Interesting. That was very unexpected.
Let's see what we can do.
Ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum. Okay. That's super cool.
Here we go.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and save and then pop out. We have a couple of quests here, I think, now. We have the grudges. Okay, we have to give the Spinner of Nightmares diary to Hylor. We have... Third wheel. And then we have grudges to settle. Grudges to settle. Shivaro has promised her friendship in exchange for the commodity that is prized above all others in Alushanira. Timely and tastefully served revenge. Some insolent demons have abducted Shivaro's girls, which constitutes a personal insult to Shivaro. Ow. And a threat to her establishment's image, to say nothing of lost revenue. Shivaro mentioned that the thugs can be found in their lair located in the lower city, a place called the Rotten Guttery. Everyone needs friends, especially in a place like Alushanira. Shivaro, the Madam of the 10,000 Delights, could be a valuable ally. After all, demons are driven by their desires, controlled by their whims. So the person who controls the means of satisfying every inclination must naturally wield considerable influence. However, it is most unlikely that Shivaro's favor will be given for free. Sure.
I can handle it.
Together we stand.
For here. Oh, we can't go down the rooftops from over here.
Can't make the demons wait.
Oh, he's gonna be up this way. Gotcha. Oof. Okay.
Beautiful.
A Vavakia demon resembling a spike-covered centaur stands on the roof like an especially ugly gargoyle. So, that horse sent another assassin. Well, come closer, you fool. Let me see who I'll be having dinner tonight. For dinner tonight. Yesterday there were two, and I crushed them into a single ball of meat. So I'm not the first person Moravet hired. The demon grins, showing his many teeth. If I had kept the skulls of every one of you, I would have built myself a magnificent palace out of them long ago. I picked that Moravet in the brothel once. She seems sturdier than the others, but I didn't realize my strength could drive even a succubus insane. The wench decided we were meant for each other. Of course, I laughed off that nonsense. But she scraped together some money and now sends assassins after me in revenge. She knows how much it annoys me. What the fuck? You gullible morons are always interrupting my day. But your bones crunch nicely as I chew, it must be said. You look smarter than the others, though. Would you like to make a deal? I don't know how much Moravet promised you, but I'll double it. Well, she kind of promised me the pleasure beyond my wildest dreams to the point to where no one else could give me pleasure anymore forever. So, I'm not sure how you double that, but you know, it'll be easy money. You don't even need to kill Moravets. And that's impossible inside the brothel anyway. Just give her my enchanted ring. As soon as she takes it, she'll be teleported here. And we'll have a little heart-to-heart. The cunning wench went to such efforts to spend one more minute with me. So this will make her dream come true. The demon bites his finger and smears the massive ring on his hand with blood. The demon chuckles the whole time, eyes twinkling with mirth, as if this is all a game. I think you're hiding something. No shit! Ha! Don't you trust me? That's the right call. Don't trust a word you hear in the abyss. Not that you have many choices. Either accept my deal or accept my invitation to dinner as the main course. Yeah, give me the thing. Fine, then we have a deal. After you give her the ring, return here for your reward. We'll wait for you here, Moravet and I. Or rather, what remains of her. I'm gonna go do this immediately. I want to see what happens, and then that'll help me decide who to respond to. Hopefully, I'm hoping we arrive and she says something. But who knows? That being said, we are going to have to wait for the conclusion of this fine quest until the next video. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time for more Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.